Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our new playlist called Introducing to Apache Kafka. Okay, this completely Apache Kafka I'm going to teach you, and this is basically based upon a testing perspective, how we are using and what all the things will be there. Okay, get to start for first. Basically, Apache is introduced, completely developed by LinkedIn company. Okay, it's a LinkedIn company, and later they donated to Apache Kafka. Okay, Apache Softwares they donated this particular product. Now Apache Kafka is that entire thing Kafka is used, and there are so many companies now they are using for highly performance data pipelines and streaming analytics and data integration and mission certifications. Okay, if you see right, if you Google search for the Kafka, okay, if you search with Kafka and you can able to get there is a page called Kafka, uh, Apache Kafka, okay, and once you click right, this is the virtual page kafka.apache.org. Okay, you can able to see this Apache Kafka. They are 80% of the companies they are using. Okay, this because the trusted for this Kafka is reduce the efficiency. Okay, and if you see the description of this Kafka, Apache Kafka is an open source, anybody can able to use. Okay, and distributed events the platform. Okay, used by the thousands of companies, high performance data pipelines and streaming analytics and data integration and mission criteria and applications. Okay, you can see a manufacturer, banks, insurance company, telecom company, they are all are using this Kafka because they want to reduce what they want to reduce the high threshold they need to reduce and performance storage and scalability, high availability. These all the things they have to do that. Because of that, they need to use this Kafka. There are so many companies they are using, they are trusting this Kafka to reduce the efficiency. Why? Because it is basically it will open source, okay, as I said, and also it will create a distributed event streaming. Okay, distributed event streaming. How distributed streaming will happen? If you say telecom, okay, simple example of telecom. Okay, telecom, how it will work? The company will be there, telecom company. Okay, from this company, there are thousands of lakhs of crores of peoples are there. One telecom company. Okay, every time, every second, every millisecond, there are so many phones will be a ring. Correct? Previous, not like that. We have landlines. We can able to pick it. Some of the places will be there, and you can able to call and you can able to pick it. It's the easiest way. Okay, but when it is go for thousands of people, how it will happen? Now imagine my company will be presented here. Okay, the company it is presented here. Okay, C company. Okay, company is presented here, and the company have some databases. Okay, database. This is my database, DB. Okay, this DB, the company need to store that users information. The company need to store the information. How they are going to store? These companies require some of the applications. Now the application and the apps. Okay, apps they are using the apps. Okay, these two platform they are using. Okay, imagination. Okay, company web app and apps, web applications and mobile application. This entire information again where to consume? The database. Where they need to consume? From the database. From here and again it will go from here as well. Okay, and the users need to connect it with the mobile. Okay, that is again there is different company. mobile. And this telecom company SIM is presented here, and their activation purpose, again they need to create their account. Again, this account is need to go back to the database, and after that they need to install for recharging or something. Again they need to connect with the app. This app, again, it will store the data to here and what date and what time. Okay, here you need to remember, every time we need to share a real time data, right? This is the huge way. Okay, and all the things you need to see for the analytics. Like analytics nothing but like a uh, data, how much data it is coming to the DB from the user. It's not a one user, it's a thousands of users, lakhs of users, crores of users, they are going to use it, right? Every time they need to connect with this app, and again here and what time and what date and everything, it will be stored. Every time if you hit for one particular data, if he is having hundreds of databases also, every time all the users need to be hit for the DB. It is like a huge one time that thousands of crores of people are hitting for the data, then again it is a huge issue, right? Sometimes we can able to see some railways, okay, railway app, which is like a Tatkal booking time. Okay, Tatkal, we can able to see some of the time application will be a crash, application will be a shutdown. Okay, not able to book. If we are booked, but still it is not able to give the confirmation. Okay, like this we are able to, because they are not using for Kafka. Okay, because they are one time everyone hitting into the DB. What will happen? That a huge members one time if that particular DB is coming, it may stuck, maybe it will not work. It is a huge issue. And also sometimes, right, the power connection issue, it will happen. Some of the times it is rolling. The data will not be a reach to the database. Definitely there is a cause of issue. Then apart from this, how we need to overcome for this Kafka by using Kafka. And one more example, if you say, right, comparing to before going to Kafka introduced, one more example like you can say for cab booking or phone paying for the money, right? These are the things you can say. Now, what will happen? There is a company called one company, Vola or something. You can imagine. Okay, Vola company need to connect with the two places. One is cab driver app, because cab driver need to be see who booked and where it is starting point. Okay, cab driver having for one app, and again user is having for one app. These are two different kind of apps, right? One company having two different apps. One is driver and one more is user. Okay, these are the two apps. Driver anytime like whenever he want to ask any request from the user. What user can do before driver? User can see that start position, sorry, start position and stop position. Okay, start and stop. Two position he need to destination. Okay, starting position and ending position. Okay, he need to choose the locations. Based upon that, nearby some of the user will be there. You can't see for one user. You can see for hundreds of user drivers are presented nearby to you. Again, what will happen? The company app, once you choose this one, this request is go to the company. Company again, it will send to the information into the DB. Okay, DB. From this DB, what will happen? It will go and see that DB in this particular destination whether any member is there or not. But from before going to here, he will send the data to analytics members. Okay, analytic members can do that. How many user hitting for the second? Okay, how many members hitting for a second? It will go and check that particular DB, and this is my DB. This is my analytic application. Okay, okay. They are going to analytics and they are going to see. every millisecond they need to see the database updated or not. If there is not updated, they can't see for the driver where he accepted, okay, whether he is coming or not. After a particular location some of the driver is accepted, automatically this user account it will show that who accepted and all this entire information, it will go back to to driver create one event. That event, after event creation, it will go to the storage and again it will come to that user can see for driver information, right? After he accepted, then we need to see for the map where he is there. Every millisecond we can able to see his moving sections, right? At the moment we can see some of the problems also. In case if that is not updated within a minute or within a second, definitely we'll see that you is maybe is not coming, like that we can able to feel and we can able to drop it, right? That is a huge problem. Okay, now how this Kafka works and all, to apart from this, how it will work for the particular Kafka. Now imagine, now this is my Kafka. Okay, here is my Kafka is there, and after Kafka we need to the company website. Okay, company website, and here is my uh, driver app, and here is my user app, and here is my analytic web page. Okay, all four members is hitting for this particular page location. Okay, everybody will capture it here only. Okay, after that they can able to communicate. After Kafka they need to communicate with the DB, okay, and cache and some of the locations. Okay, you can say any kind of DB or something, web services. Even you can able to say web services also. Okay, web services, and also you can able to say employee portal. Okay, these are the things. Now all are hitting for this particular location. But company will create some of the events called driver acceptance event, and all they can create. But this Kafka, how it works? They can able to connect here, then how it will connect it each other, and how they know this particular messenger will goes or not. Okay, there is a commands called events. Okay, this is basically event key. Based upon the event key there are key, like a who accepted the driver name. Okay, and then that event value will be presented. Okay, what value accepted, right? He is accepted. Okay, and then what time his event is accepted, time. Okay, these two times they are going to store, and after that that employee name also they can able to, because we are going to see for employee ID in the app also, right? Event ID also they can able to create. Based upon the company to company these values will be a different. Okay, it is not the same for all the users. The events will be a created some of the companies. This event will be generated by that driver. Okay, until he's accepted, it will not be generated. Okay, once it's generated, then automatically these events will come and store into the Kafka. Once driver is accepted, it will come and store. Okay, now this DB, what the Kafka can do, it will take that all the information 1 second or 2 seconds or 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds of period it will capture and it will store here. After 5 seconds, it will go and sit into the DB. Okay, we are not going to hit for every millisecond. We are not going to do. Only we are going to do every 5 seconds or 10 seconds based upon the company server performance. Okay, until that the data will be stored here, but it will work like a real time. How real time is, every time it will store that entire information in one particular location. One set of code it will store. Once the server is up, automatically it will go and sit into the server. Until less it will not. Why? Because we need to end of the day, some of the users, they want which date, some of the day. Example, uh, now 10/01/2025, I book a cab. Okay, this cab, I want the information about the driver who drove my car information. That moment you need to write some of the query, and you need to verify that what time and what date and how much time it is the period time you traveled in between that starting position ending position you required. That entire information we can able to get it from the DB, right? For getting purpose, this Kafka, it will get that all the information of 10 minutes. One time it will go and save that information into the DB, okay, without losing for that. Okay, and some of the application they are communicate with the web services. Web services will also what will happen now, driver, from the driver it will go to the web service to it will store here, and again it will go to the DB, but finally you have to hit here. But driver event it will come to Kafka to web service will store that information, that entire information go and store into the again DB. Like this it will go. And everything like whether that entire information, whether it is working as expected or not, again he need to capture the data and need to verify. How he can able to verify that analytic team? Again, from this analytic they can able to connect with the Kafka to DB. Okay, this way they can't directly connect with the DB, but they can able to partially connect it to the DB to get the data information. And also there is any leakage of the DB also they can able to store into one specific location. Okay, this is the way we can able to reduce our Kafka server burden. This server burden will reduce and Kafka will increase the performance, and also we can able to see that faster in the applications. Okay, because of this so many companies, insurance companies, bank companies, all the companies are trusted this Kafka and they are using. Even why banks are using, because we are going to see now the banks also. If you imagine the bank side, this is Kafka, this is my bank. Okay, there is a user 1, user 2, user 3. Okay, there is another bank, bank A, B, C, D. Okay, there are 4 banks. 1 lakh 1 crore of above users are there, right? For each bank employee, one time they need to use for phone pay to other members. Then how it will impact? Whenever the user hit to that sending information, it will go to the Kafka. Okay, it will store it, and who's created for that particular event and which bank for that. A bank means A bank, it will go on sit, and again that information what time and what date, and immediately you can see there is an event called message generation. You will get the message also. This Kafka will generate the message to that A user to B user. It will send the message so and so on person, so and so on time, so and so on amount, it will transfer to your bank. Okay, after it is getting that bank, B bank is the user, then automatically send to the bank that money. Okay, like this it will be done. Okay, this is also one kind of small information about it. Okay, if you go more and you will get some confusion also, even sometimes, right? This sending the information will make get some confusion. Okay, because of that we can able to learn in the later videos also one by one. Okay, maybe you can think that this is a Kafka only is the market is there. No, we have so many things are there. Okay, in that one of the things like a rabbit MQ. Okay, we'll see in the later video how the difference between the Kafka and rabbit MQ. Okay, I hope it this entire information help for you. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.